Let's get it started. Welcome, 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 welcome. Gatsby's Consulting Lounge. You guys, when I say you're going to have a time tonight, when I say you're going to have an experience tonight, when I say that the energy, you're going to leave here and you're going to be so high up. Like, welcome to Blues and Business. I'm gonna give a little bit more time. I want people to really be able to, get in your seats, get comfortable. Like if you're at home, you're with a spouse, wherever you're tuning into this show from, I want you to, because I'm about to take you on a ride. I'm gonna take you somewhere that you haven't seen before. We're going to vibe out, and I'm gonna talk to you guys. I've been wanting to talk to you guys. I'm so excited. I can't wait for you guys to see the show. I'm extremely passionate. About entrepreneurship, about business, about personal development, about growth, but more than anything, about a vibe and having a good time. And I'm excited to be coming and having you all here on a Sunday night, because when I tell you the vibe, the electricity that you guys are going to leave here with to kickstart your week, kickstart this week off to an amazing start. Stick around because it's going to be a time. And when I say that this experience is going to blow your mind, it's going to blow your mind. I'm going to bring old Blue. Blue going to be here with me. I'm surrounded by greatness. Bob Marley, legendary. And really, although he's a phenomenal talent, a phenomenal energy, a phenomenal spirit, just when you really go down that Bob Marley wave, you just understand vibrations on another level. You just understand no matter what, no matter how far, no matter what the issue, the struggle, the chase, no matter what, Bob Marley is just grounds you, right? So when I come into the studio, like, it's just perfect for me because it's also my office. And so when I come in here, I'm surrounded by greatness. I have Bob Marley, I have the Jigga Man, Hustle and Inspiration, I have Tupac, and the energy, just being surrounded by greatness. It's a wonderful thing. I have a partner that always say, if you surround yourself with four broke people, I don't like to say that, but just negative energy people, low vibrational people, you'll be the fifth. And so when I come into my office, when I come into my studio, and I had to look at Bob Marley, the King. I had to, see Jay-Z, and I got Tupac with me just to turn. Sometimes we gotta just turn it up. We gotta go there, and so we're gonna get to it. I'm gonna really be taking you guys. I'm gonna take you on a ride, but we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk business. We're gonna talk personal development. We're gonna talk grind. We're gonna talk perseverance. We're gonna talk growth. We're gonna talk about elevation. We're gonna talk about being patient. We're going to talk about execution. We're going to talk about being intent. You know what I'm saying. I really want to talk to you guys, and I really want to remind you all that when it comes to our goals, when it comes to our dreams, when it comes to our expectations, we have to be intentional each and every day. I say we have to be intentional each and every day. I do a lot of training and developing. I work with a lot of people. I have a lot of projects that goes on, and it's not easy. I've built multiple 7-figure companies, but I lost them as well, right? And I've been on an up and down roller coaster through business, but also through life. It's an experience, right? And I just wanted to come and the things that I've been able to gather, the things that I've been able to grab along the way that has allowed me to grow, that has allowed me to evolve, that has allowed me to change. All those things that are not easy. They're not easy. Because at each stage of the evolution, you still you, right? But it's a new you. So that change, boy, that change. It's very easy to get stuck in our ways, stuck in habit, right? But I want you guys, when you're feeling stuck, right? I want you guys, if you're feeling lost, I want you guys, if you're feeling anything of the such, I want you guys to stop. I want you guys to say, this is my life and I can do as I please. And I want you guys to make that shift. Whatever's going on in your mind, whatever is inspiring you, whether you're seeing it outside in the world, and you want to be great. You want to be great. Like, I'm surrounded by greatness. I dare to achieve the level of greatness as the great Bob Marley. But I'm going to strive to make sure that execution is the way. And I want all of you guys to execute the same. And I want you guys to take action. Now, I'm going to slow it down. A slight disclaimer. And you guys can leave in the comments how you feel, that I'm doing with my guitar. But I want to let you guys know that I am not a professional guitar player at all. But I'm serious about my shit. I say I'm serious about my shit. I say I'm serious about my shit. Let's talk about it. We're going to have a phenomenal time, but we're going to have a phenomenal week this week. Each and every one of you guys, I want you to have a phenomenal week. And it's strategies, it's tools, it's systems that sometimes we're not aware of when it comes to our business, when it comes to our personal lives, because we're constantly on a journey to try to figure this thing out. But I want to tell you guys, and I want to inspire you, if you're out there in the audience, the one thing that we have to get back to, and we have to, I had to pause, we have to take serious, is getting the proper education and information. Let me talk to you. When you're along this journey, Sometimes, and I've been stuck in a rut. I've been down. I've been loaning. I've been thinking. I've been wanting. I've been trying to figure it out. But one thing I never done, and I encourage you, whatever you're going through out there today, I want you to stop. I want you to look in the mirror, and I want you to say to yourself, no matter what, personal or business, I'm not giving up. I say I want you to look in the mirror. Look in the mirror wherever you at. Look to the person next to you. Look to your spouse and claim it. And say, when it comes to my personal life, whether it's business or it's personal, I'm not giving up. And I want you to look and say, I'm going to take it day by day, and I'm going to build it brick by brick. And I ain't dealing with or putting up with none of that negative shit. Let's walk with it. Let's talk with it. I say, I want you to say, I ain't dealing with and I ain't putting up with none of that negative shit. Y'all ain't feeling me. Y'all ain't feeling me. If you feeling me right now, I want you to say, turn it up. Gatsby, turn it up. I want you to drop a comment, a fire. I want you to let me know you feel me. I want you to tell me right now, if you out there in the audience, I want you to say, Gatsby, turn it up. Let's talk about it. So when it comes to strategy, since this is an introduction to the show, I'm going to be giving you guys so many great gems. I'm going to be talking to you guys about a hell of an experience, and I'm going to encourage you guys to always be your best self and protect your peace. RESPECT. That calendar back there behind me, I typically, when it comes to my calendar, I put all of my schedule, my plans, what I'm going to execute, what I'm going to talk about, what I'm going to do. I put them on the calendar. But with this particular calendar here, I came up with a strategy. And so on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 7 days, I spell out on that calendar, RESPECT. Y'all ain't feeling me. I said Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's just 7 days. I spell out on that calendar, RESPECT. Y'all ain't feeling me. And it's a small strategy. It's a strategy I learned along the way, right? It's a reminder. It's a reminder that when I look at that across the calendar, it just makes me respect and value and look to get the most out of the day. But if not anything, just have gratitude and be appreciative and grateful and thankful, no matter what you're going through, because what that's going to do is it's going to keep you in at the least, no matter what you're going through, it's going to keep you in a positive space. And I learned that when I would become thankful and grateful and always acknowledge the things that were in front of me, it always put me in a position to receive more. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I've been screaming, I've been saying, I've been talking about digital domination. I said digital domination. I said digital domination 2024. And I've been promoting, marketing, planning, building, learning. And I'm here to tell you it's a process. Y'all gonna let me talk to y'all tonight? I want you right now, because I'm going to go there. I'm going to give you some things that's really going to help you in your business. It's going to help you in your personal life. It's some strategies, some tips that I want to drop with you all. You know, I want to talk to you all. You know, and when I'm talking, when we kicking it, when we vibing like this, you vibing. You know, so wherever you may be, wherever you catch this broadcast, wherever you catch this show, I want you to get your notes out, get your pen, pencil, or for this one, pen and paper if you got it around, you know, but take notes how you take notes. But one thing we're going to do to start off our week, to set ourselves up for success for this week in our personal lives, our business lives, you know, I want you guys to, on your piece of paper, I want you to write a big X. And I want you to write next to that X, no negative bullshit allowed. I said no negative bullshit allowed. I said no negative bullshit allowed. And I stress that with you because it's actually in one of my books, The Mastering the Art of the 8 Great Work Habits. And it's an 8 Great Work Habit number 1. Always have and maintain a positive attitude. But we put the always have and maintain a positive attitude. Y'all don't feel me. If you feel me when I say always have and maintain a positive attitude, I want you to let it be known. Eighth grade work habit number 1. Always have and maintain a positive attitude. Keep the negative energy away from you, off you. Understand that you have that control. You have that control. We have to make the choices and decisions for what we allow into our business, what we allow into our lives. We have to be accountable for those things. Y'all don't feel me? Maybe y'all do. But I want us to be accountable, right? I want us to be accountable. I want us to be accountable to, if we even understand our plan for our business and our personal life. Do we understand the A to B to C to D to E to F to G to H to I to J to K to L to M to N to O to P? Keeping it P. Do we understand all of the step by step process to our business that we want to develop, that we want to grow, that we want to be successful? Do we understand the game plan when it comes to our business? Do we understand the game plan when it comes to our personal lives? Are we looking past the habits that we need to break, but we constantly allow them to defeat us? I understand, because I go through it, went through it, been through it. But I want to talk to you, and I want to tell you that we're going to fight a good fight. If you got something that's on you, you can't shake it. You know, you love to eat, love that food. I had that food. I love to eat. I still do. You know, you got any kind of distraction. You got anything that's distracting you from your success, from your business, from your growth. And a lot of times, it's not that particular thing. We just keep giving the energy to that particular thing. Like we keep saying, I love the food, I love the food, I love the drink, I love the drink. And if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. The number one thing, always be honest. We're going to always be honest. And here tonight, we're going to always be honest with ourselves, for sure. And so when I talk about it may not be that thing, sometimes it's the thing that we're just not getting information on, or that we just not doing. And with the information, it'll allow us to better be able to kick those habits, break those habits, or if we're talking about our business, we'll be in a better position to solve those problems, right? The growth of our business, the growth of ourselves is going to be about problems and solutions. And I want you, if you out there tonight, in the lounge, in the consulting lounge, the first thing that we all have to embrace and agree on, if nothing else, is that we're going to be intentional. We're going to be accountable. This is the lounge. When you're in the lounge, we're going to have a blast. We're going to talk about so many different ways to make money. We're going to talk about those things that just fuel us. We're going to go high up. We're going to give glory and praise to the Most High God. We're going to pay homage to the people who inspire us, the people who we learn from, right? And we're going to understand and take away from those things. We're going to understand and take away from those things. Y'all forgive me, but that right there is a perfect example of what I want us, you, me to do. When we're dealing with a problem that we need to solve, sometimes, and my mom would always say, sometimes you just got to sit still. Sometimes you just got to be quiet. Sometimes you just got to close your eyes. Y'all close your eyes right now. Close your eyes. I just want you to reflect. I want you to reflect. I want you to take it in. I want you to know I want you to know it's going to be all right. Now, I need y'all out there, listen. If you out there vibing with me and you liking what I'm putting down, you liking what I'm saying, I want you to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I got to ask you guys for just one favor. Do me one favor, one big favor for Gatsby. Do me one favor. Y'all y'all my people, y'all my audience, my family, my inspiration, and y'all the reason why I strive, and I want to come, and I want to put on the show, and I want to vibe with you. I want to talk to you. I want to build with you. I want to grow with you. I want to, yeah. Let's turn it up. But that one favor that I need you guys to do is, if you ever see me in your local city or state park, sitting on the bench playing my guitar with my bucket in front of me, don't pass me by. Please leave a tip. If you ever see me in your local city, state park, sitting on the bench, I don't want you to be shy. If I got my bucket out there, I came to vibe for you. I've been waiting on you. I want to talk to you. Please don't pass me by. If you somebody that's struggling in your business, I'm gonna give you guys some tips, some books I'm reading. Obviously, I really draw a lot of inspiration from the strategies and the skills and just the things I've been able to learn along the way. Do more, dwell less. Let's talk about it. When dwelling becomes doing, magical things begin to happen. You realize that you are worthy. You realize that you are capable. You have a testament to your determination. You realize that you are ambitious. You realize that you are a performer. You realize that you are a pace setter. You realize that you are a go-getter. You realize that you can do better. You realize that you can grow. All you gotta do is do more. 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 And dwell less. Y'all ain't feeling me out there tonight. Like, I can go. I told y'all this gonna be a show. I really want to touch base on a shift, and it's actually a positive shift, and we always experience and we go through powerful transitions and powerful shifts, and you guys been hearing about artificial intelligence. You guys been hearing about and seeing that everything is transitioning. Everything is moving to digital. Everything is moving to online. The pandemic shut down. Work shut down. You couldn't go to work. You couldn't go in the public. You couldn't be out. I'm here to tell you that it's a digital takeover. And I want you to know and to put yourself in position through being intentional, through learning. I want you to know that you should have and be building and growing your business online. If you are an entrepreneur, and you're struggling to navigate the digital climate from a marketing standpoint, from a sales standpoint, you haven't automated your business yet, you're not getting the reach you desire to see. Any of those things, I'm here to tell you that research, education, and information can put you in the right direction. But none of that works without dedication. I say, what's your dedication to automation? That might go over somebody's head because I'm going to break it down. I said, what's your dedication to automation? And some of you all might have took that to just mean automation in your business, automation with your systems. But I'm talking about automation with your habits, automation with your work ethic, automation with your patience, automation with your focus, automation with your discipline, automation with your hustle, automation, automation, automation. It's time to operate on automation. Y'all ain't feeling me out there tonight. Let's go back to one of my personal favorites. A great work habit number 3. Just being on time. Being on time. Being on time. Showing up. Showing up. Showing up. We got to be on time for our goals. We got to be on time for our business. We got to be on time. We got to be on time for our schedule. We got to be on time when it comes to investing in our relationships. And I want you to be on time with investing in your relationship with yourself. I want you to be on time in investing in your commitment, how you value your dreams, how you value your goals, how you value your health, how you value your wealth, how you value. How do you value? I told y'all. I came to talk. If lately you've been feeling down, if lately you've been feeling discouraged, if lately you've been feeling like it's heavy, if lately you've been feeling worried, if lately you've been frustrated with how things are going, how things are working out, if lately you've been worried, thinking about it, guess what that's called? It's called dwelling. And I know, because I love you. I love you. And I know the human. I know have real raw emotions. I know you go through things in life. I know you're dealing with trauma. I know it's things bottled up inside you. It's things that worry you, that bother you, that sometimes you just can't talk to nobody about, But I'm here to tell you, don't get caught up in it. Don't get caught up in it. We don't want to dwell. We just only want to excel. I say we don't want to dwell. I said we don't want to dwell. So doing more and dwelling less, it comes from a special place. It's a way of life for it's a way of life for me. It's a thought process. It's a mentality. It's a system. It's a strategy. It's a reminder that the doers will win. 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 One thing I learned along my journey, it's in business, but in particular, being in the sales and marketing industry, being in the coaching and development business, being an entrepreneur, having to solve problems, having to study, having to look at the details, having to break down companies, businesses, having to dissect, having to, listen, put in hours to learn business, to learn how to get things done. And every time that I wasn't getting results, or every time that I was in a space of frustration, every time when I was in a space of, confusion, when I wanted to stop, when I wanted to quit, when I wanted to give up, every time the solution was always getting up and just getting to it. And I would always, when I would get up and I would say, hey man, you thinking too much, you're dwelling too much. Hey, you're dwelling too much, it's bothering me. I'm like, I'm doing too much dwelling, I'm doing too much dwelling, I'm doing too much thinking, I'm doing too much worrying. And I wasn't doing enough doing. So when I started doing and taking action, and I'm going to encourage you out there in the audience, out there listening, when you start doing and taking action, when dwelling becomes doing, magical things begin to happen. I said when dwelling becomes doing, magical things begin to happen. While we're on that note, talking about magical, here on my desk, it's a book that I've been reading. I want to share with you guys. It's by Mira Lee Patel. And I stumbled across this book. Actually, I was just in 5 and below. And I stumbled across some books, and the title just kind of caught me. It caught me. It took me by storm. and it really reminded me of the space I was in, and that's how I know we all go through it. We all deal with dwelling, we all deal with fear, we all deal with doubt, we all deal with maybe not being sure, maybe not being confident. And this book, it really put things into perspective, and it really put me in a position to have to face the things that were getting in my way. And the book I'm going to show you guys, the book is called My Friend Fear. My Friend Fear, Finding Magic in the Unknown. Finding magic in the unknown. Guess what? If we don't take action, if we don't pursue these ideas, if we don't pursue our goals, if we don't pursue our dreams, if we don't pursue anything that we want to see and be ambitiously, we'll never be able to find the magic in the unknown. So I'm here to tell you, in 2024, we're going to take it there. I said in 2024, if you in the consulting lounge with me tonight, if you vibing with me and the great Marley tonight, if you in the consulting lounge tonight, I said in 2024, we're going to take it there. The doers will win. Another thing I noticed that I want to talk to you guys about. Now I'm gonna dive even more into just business and things that really helped me. It really helped me to develop the confidence that I could be a business owner. Going back to my franchise, I started off as an entry-level sales rep. An entry-level sales rep, I was just down on my luck. I really had got in trouble. I'm not going to go into details, and I really was trying to find a job to save my life, to say the least. And I couldn't get accepted to a lot of positions. And there's one opportunity, and I know it was a blessing. It was ordained because it changed my life, my entire existence, right? It was a blessing. It was ordained. I found this opportunity, and they told me that I would be selling DirecTV and AT&T cable inside of a big box retail store, Walmart or Sam's Club, Best Buy, Menards. So at that point, I was just kind of down on my luck, and I just needed somebody that would give me an opportunity, right? And so I started with this business. I started with this company. I was entry level. I didn't know anything about standing in Walmart. I didn't know anything about standing in Sam's Club selling cable. I didn't know anything about that. But they told me, they said, hey, you come through this system and you got a student mentality and you got a work ethic. You're willing to go out there and put some work in. You're willing to be on time. You're willing to be on time. You're not somebody that, takes the opportunity for granted. You be on time. You're going to do good at this. You're going to be successful at this. And you're going to have an opportunity to grow. You're going to have an opportunity to grow in business. And someday you're going to be able to have your own office, your own franchise. When they was telling me this, it was going all over my head. I didn't understand what they were talking about. I didn't know what they were talking about, but I needed the opportunity. I was ready to grow. I was ready to learn. I was ready to build, and I listened. And I said, I'm going to have a student mentality because I don't know. So I'm going to show up ready to learn. And I'm going to learn from the best. I want to see who's doing this the best. I want to see in this industry, in my industry, who's getting the success, who's putting the numbers on the board, who's the guy, who's the target, right? And I want to ask myself, and I want to look at myself, and I want to be talking to myself, and I'm going to say, can you do it too? And that's the conversation I had to have with myself. And I had that conversation with myself, and I started, and I did very well. I did very well at sales, actually. I was a natural, with the systems, of course, that they had in place. But I looked up one day. I had been in the business for probably about 5-6 months. I looked up. I was getting a call from the AT&T headquarters, the partners, and they had told me that, Byron, guess what? Guess what? I said, what y'all want to talk to me about? They said, you #1 sales rep in the country, and we want to feature you in the Leaders Magazine, and some offices and some people are going to be reaching out to talk to you to see what's working for you. I couldn't believe it. I said, what? These people want to talk to me? Number one sales rep in the country? What's that? I was so didn't understand what was going on, what was happening. I was just hungry. I was just hustling. I was just working. It was commission based. I was just trying to make a good check. And what I learned was that because I was just trying to make a good check, a fast buck, since I was just trying to survive, I wasn't thinking from a perspective of a businessman. Even though they told me you have an opportunity to grow here, you have an opportunity to evolve into ownership. You can have your own franchise, your own business. I was so low on my own self. I couldn't even see myself at that point as worthy of ownership. I couldn't even see myself at that point as worthy of somebody that couldn't make. I thought that a job, I thought that $20,000-$30,000 a year, $40,000 was the mark for me. I thought that's where I had to stay. I thought that's where I had to be. And this was a great realization for me, and I hope this story is a realization for you. I realized I didn't have to. I said I realized I ain't have to stay down. I said I realized I ain't have to stay low. And I realized I was on my way up. So the offices, they started calling me, hey, Byron, the owner in Charlotte wants you to do a one-on-one with one of his guys. The office in Atlanta wants you to run a training call for their morning meeting and let them know what's working for you, what's working for you out there, right? And so the crazy part about it is I was doing great at sales. I was number one sales rep in the country, but I had never stopped to think about until that moment where somebody asked me to run a training or run a coaching call for their office and for their team. I didn't ever stop to think about till that moment what was actually working for me. So when I got on the one-on-one and it was time to do the call to train the other sales office and let them know how I was closing sales, how I was dominating, how I was getting things done, I just said I'm gonna just tell the truth. The truth is that I was in a dire need. I was fighting for my life, to say the least. I was fighting a case I had got in trouble, and I was in need of an opportunity, and I was out there hungry, and I was out there committed. I was focused. I shed everything off of my life, and I was focused on the job, the opportunity in front of me. I was focused on making sales, and I realized in that moment, and I told them, when you focus on something, when you're serious about something, when you want to get a result, you'll figure it out. And obviously, I had to give them a lot more, but I had to get that through their head that that's where it starts. It starts with you wanting to navigate and strategize and wanting to be the best in sales, wanting to be the best in your business, wanting to have success for that day. I would tell them that, hey, it's as simple as this. If you go out on Monday, if you go out and you don't make any sales and you haven't watched that game tape and you haven't went back, dissected your day, see where you went wrong, ask questions, right? Like they were doing that morning. But me, in real time, when I didn't understand something or I didn't know what was going on, I couldn't hesitate to ask for help. I couldn't hesitate to ask for help. I couldn't hesitate to ask the questions that I needed answer to. Y'all don't feel me. I told them that you shouldn't be hesitating on asking the questions that you need answers to, because it's slowing you down in your business, right? It's slowing you down. And you shouldn't be not picking the brains of other people who are successful, doing the same thing as you. Or if you have a business model, or if you have an idea that you desire to do and you're not talking to somebody that's in that industry, that's done it well, that's done it great. You're not studying them. You're not learning from them. You're not saying that, hey, I'm going to pick up on all of these things that they must be doing well because it's leading them to a place of success. I'm going to listen. I'm going to learn. I'm going to have this student mentality, and I'm going to go out there and have a work ethic and go get it. And I told them that if you do that, I guarantee you're going to figure this out, and I guarantee you're going to get results. The other thing that I really let them know that was working for me to get the results is I told them that you can't come at this from a position of selling. You got to come at it from a position of serving. Y'all don't hear me. I told them you can't come at this from a position of selling. You have to approach it from a position of serving. I'm serving my customers. I'm listening. I'm making sure that my customers are having a good time and a good experience, because what I learned was that when I just talked to the customer about selling them a product, it was all about me, right? Sometimes we're out there and we're reaching out to people and we're asking them, hey, sell my product. Hey, I got this for sale. Hey, you're showing your product. You're showing your product. You're showing your product. And we haven't even done a proper introduction. We haven't even introduced ourselves. We haven't even said, hey, how you doing today? I would really like for you to take an opportunity to check out my product. I really think that it can be something to really benefit you in your life. What do you like? What do you like? What do you like? What do you like, Miss Johnson? What's important to you? You know, what's important to you? Like with your current television provider, with your current service, you know, what do you like about them, right? And then once I ask a question like that, what do you like about them? Then I'm gonna say, okay, that's great, that's phenomenal. What are some problems and things you've been dealing with them, right? And here come the problems, right? Here come the setup. So she's gonna talk about the problems. She's gonna talk about the problems. They're gonna talk about the problems. And now it's your turn, right? It was my turn to provide the solutions. So I put myself in a place, in a position to serve. And I'm going to tell you, when it comes to the personal development, when it comes to the growth, when it comes to your business, when it comes to your dreams, I encourage you, if you're out there tonight, and I want you, when we leave off here to kick off the week, I want you to look at yourself first, right? Personal development. And I want you to ask yourself, are you serving yourself well? Are you taking care of yourself well? You know, are you serving yourself well? And then when it comes to your business or business, I want you to look at every aspect of your company. I want you to look at where your sales are at. And I want you to ask the question. I want you to stop with everything. And I want you to say, how am I serving my business? How am I serving my clientele? How am I serving my staff? How am I serving? How am I serving? How am I serving? Because what I learned was that the key to me becoming number one sales rep in the country was my commitment, my desire, my ambition to serve and put on a show and make sure that my customers, my clients, you know, when it comes to personal life, my friends, my family, make sure that I leave them with a good experience. Make sure sometimes when we going through our thing, it's because maybe we just need to check on somebody that might have it a little bit worse. Success through serving is what I want to leave with us this evening. And as we come to a close, I want to ask you guys for my special favor again. If you ever see me in your local city or state park, sitting on a bench, playing my guitar with my cup, please don't pass me by. Leave a tip. I want to ask y'all one more favor before I let you go tonight. If you ever see me come across any of your channels, whether it's your YouTube, whether it's your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Fox 2. No, not Fox 2. We're going digital. I ask that you hit that like. I ask that you drop a comment. Drop a comment. Let me know you heard me. Let me know you feel me. Let me know how you doing. Ask those questions. Ask those questions. I always say, and we've heard it before, closed mouth don't get fed. Leave a comment. You see business endeavors and programs, so many that I have, that you have an opportunity to get in, learn, build, grow with me, get this personal up close experience. I want you to leave a comment. Talk to me. Talk to me. I want you to talk to me. I want you to talk to me. Let's build. Let's grow. And last but not least, tell a friend to tell a friend. We'll be back again. Hope y'all enjoyed this tonight. See you all next week.